Well, obviously, you open with 4 turnovers. You can't beat anybody when you lose turnover margin 4-0, and that's, we talk about it every Monday in our meetings, and we start out with how many teams won a game. It was 1 over turnover margin, 2 over turnover margin, 3 over turnover margin, and we were 4 minus in the turnover margin. That's twofold. We didn't force any on defense. Really didn't cause any problems for them when it comes to that, and then obviously did take care of the ball offensively. Give South Carolina a lot of credit. I thought Will and his staff did a great job. They were able to control our run game, played really physical up front. They played a lot of guys. They outplayed us up front, and that played a big part in the game. When we did get momentum and we're moving the ball, we seemed to stub our toe each time, either with a turnover, a penalty, or something that kept us from doing it. But our kids are resilient. Our kids continue to fight. We've got to look ourselves in the mirror as coaches, staff, and do a better job. We've got to help our kids out. And I just told everyone in the locker room, they can't hang their head. They got to go get better, and we got to help them get better. And the leaders in that room will do that, and that's part of it. When you play in the SEC, guys, every week you've got to be at your best, because every team is 100% capable of out-physicaling you and outplaying you. And today, they played better than we did. And we didn't do a good enough job as coaches to help them out. Credit goes to them.
Could you go over the scenarios at the end of regulation? Or did you consider sending Rod out there earlier?
Not earlier.
Your thoughts?
We had time. We had 13 seconds, I think it was, at one time. And we got a play call. We had to work the sideline. And we were going to work the sideline. We do it every week. We're going to work the sideline, try to get him 5 more yards, 6 more yards. Jake always does a good job of making those decisions to throw it away or get him out of bounds. We thought 38-yard line. It was a long, long field goal, but it was a shot to make it. And we felt like we had to take one more chance to get 5 or 6 yards, and then we're going to kick it. Not going to kick it with 13 seconds because, number one, we thought we'd get some more yards back for him. But the penalty obviously killed us, because not only did we get the penalty, but we lost the play. So when you lose the play and you got the penalty, now you're forced with 3 seconds left to either kick a 60-yarder or try to throw a Hail Mary. So that was the decision.
Kirby, what would you say about Jake Fromm? I know he did have one of his best games, but a lot of people just on Twitter were just talking about his performance and just the QB situation here at University of Georgia. What do you just have to say to those people and just about Jake Fromm in general?
I don't have to say anything to those people. I'll be honest with you. They have a right to use whatever they want, to display what they want. That's what Twitter's about. I believe in Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm's a leader of men. He gives tremendous effort week in and week out. He tried to throw the ball away and didn't get enough on it to get it out of bounds, and the kid picked it off. We fumbled a shot. That rarely happens with our guys. It happened today. I can't tell you exactly why it happened. One ball was dropped. They ended up being intercepted off that. So it's tough. It's a tough day. We were not effective enough, efficient enough offensively, and they did enough with our run game where you still look at it statistically, 468 with 297, you outgain them, but it's the critical times in which the turnovers happen. You can't go 4-0 in turnover margin and expect to win a game. It just doesn't happen.
How much of a concern?
From the line of scrimmage when y'all were on offense?
Felt like they won the line of scrimmage, and Swift had 113, Zamir had 47, and we had some rushing yards in there, but it wasn't the dominant performance. It wasn't the controlling line of scrimmage that we like to have, and that gives South Carolina some credit. They played really physical. They rotated guys up front, did a better job against our run game than most people have, and probably than they did in the past.
Will has said that this is his best front seven. I mean, was that the result of this, or was it something that they did that maybe y'all didn't see on film either?
Oh no, we saw them on film. They got a good team. When you start talking about the players they got up front, they got 300-pounders. I said earlier in the week, these guys got good front guys. They're able to control the line of scrimmage and play the line of scrimmage. In our league, that's the way it is. Week in and week out, you're not going to go out there and just be able to push guys around. They played really physical and did a good job.
Coach, Jim, an update on Brian Arian and not having him in the game plan. Did that affect the offensive game plan at all?
No, it really didn't. He had back spasms, and he had them yesterday, and they tried to treat him for it and tried to get him out there today. He tried to go, he went in warm-ups, but he couldn't get over them. And it was unfortunate that he wasn't able to play being a senior.
Rodrigo probably really tough. What do you tell him after this
I
game?
lost that.
What do you tell Hot Rod after that miss? I know he's
Oh man, the guy's made so many critical field goals. Tough. You gotta go back to work. You know what I mean? We're gonna show confidence in Hot Rod because he's a worker. We believe in him. He's meant so much to us. He's given us so much, and that's tough. I mean, their kicker missed one too. It's tough. and you play that and you have that environment, you gotta be able to make those field goals. Rod knows that, and we support him, we love him, and, you know, some other games we wouldn't have won without him.
When Helisky was hurt, Kirby, did their offensive look when Joyner came in, a little more running threat?
It really didn't change much. You know, they gave him a few more sprint out and boot naked actions to get him out of the pocket. But, you know, we had worked on him. We talked about him. He was our second string quarterback, so we knew that. And he's actually really talented. We knew him in high school, and he can throw the ball, he can spin the ball. He does a good job. I thought they did a good job, B-Mac and those guys, keeping it where he could keep us off balance just enough with their run game and their play action game and empty game to give him a chance to win the game. They did a nice job with him.
Kirby, I know you said that it's just kind of a tough day. What are you most disappointed with right now? And I know it wasn't effort, but what would you say?
No, it was turnovers. I mean, without a doubt. Most disappointed that we turned the ball over 4 times and we got none. I mean, you give the ball to the team 4 times, one of them a score. You know, when a team scores on defense, it's like 90% chance they're gonna win. And we still almost overcame that. So you can't turn the ball over 4 times and win. There's a lot of things that we can clean up, okay? There's a lot of things that we can get better at as coaches, and we're gonna do that. But you can't turn the ball over. And you turn the ball over 4 times, and not get any back. If we get 2 back, probably cancel some of that out.